Wow, your rack looks phenomenal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Don't look now, Hayden.
Don't look now, honey bunny. Hey! Today, we're on Cloud 9 because Belle actually brought me a drink.
I'm making up for my major faux pas of the last matcha experience and bringing my sister one.
For the ready gals out there, if you are on Spotify, not YouTube, I'm holding a beautiful strawberry cloud matcha from Dunkin' Donuts.
I did ask for smalls, and somehow they came out as medium because it's like the end of the day, and I feel like everyone's high in there and doesn't care while they're eating the donuts.
In Dunkin' Donuts, you think?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
You haven't tried yours yet. I obviously
I have.
mine
I
because I'm
left.
thirsty.
I left the condom on my straw, so you can see that this is my true, real reaction. It's getting soggy at the bottom. Okay, let's take it
Do you
off.
want me to give you my rating, or do you want to give you do you want me to not taint your?
No, don't taint my taint.
Okay.
Okay.
I would, by the way, never taint your taint.
No, it's just throw that out, pick it up later. This is my room. We can do what we want
Just
here.
remember to pick it up later because he really did.
Okay, it's my dog. I know. Okay, here we go. Stir.
Give it a little.
Hints of oak. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Do you want to say our ratings on 3?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
6
4.
out of 10. Okay.
Oh wow. So you think it's like pretty good?
Well, no, it's like kind of, I can't tell if
Now that I'm like an experienced matcha professional,
I can't,
that's not good.
I can't tell if it's because I brush my teeth, if it's like fucking me up.
So should I ask you your rating at the end of the episode once you've like gotten a chance
It
to like
feels like it has a
sibble
weird
it?
dry aftertaste. Is that
It is.
accurate?
It's like no, it's like powdery because I think it's powder. I think it's just all powder.
Yeah. Okay. Dunkin' knew better.
We're really like hating on. We're never getting a Dunkin' sponsorship.
That's
by the
not
way.
true. I fucking love Dunkin'. It's just like the choices that we've been making haven't been the best.
I don't think there are many good options though. So
Yeah, there are. At the Dunkies. Well, how was your week?
My week was like totally chill and normal. I worked a lot this week. We have a big project going on, which is like taking up a lot of time. I was working before I got here.
Wow.
I was like, dee-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
Not
so
for me.
I've just
Not
been like
for me.
consumed with work, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So like,
Oh.
yeah, Declan's had like a great weekend. We went to, what did we do yesterday? Oh, we had, was it yesterday?
I don't know.
When did I have you over for my kebabs?
Friday. I first of all, I went over Belle's Friday
For kebabs.
to just like hang out, have dinner, see my nephew, chill.
Kiki.
My mom, I leave. My mom texts Belle and goes, "Sophia's on her way over. Is she okay? What's wrong with her?"
Oh yeah, she called both of us and she's like, "Is Sophia okay?"
I was like,
I'm like,
"Yeah, what do you mean?" She's like, "You just don't ever go over there unless you have something to do." I was like,
I'm like,
"It's
well, I'm
literally
feeding her,
untrue."
so that's why she's coming over.
Well, no, I didn't go over for dinner. I literally asked you if you want to hang out, and then after I was like, "Oh, I can stay for dinner," and you were like,
And
yeah.
by the way, my chicken kebabs,
So good, 10 out
life-changing.
of 10. She made a s'mores tart thing, a million out of 10. Like it was
Yeah, I made
so
a homemade.
good.
Oh wait, let me pull up a pic of my s'mores tart because it
was
honestly
so
was like
good.
really delicious.
And
I didn't take a picture of the kebabs.
Belle is bland
Okay.
Betty. Her and my mom
That's
hate
hurtful.
anything with spice in it, like anything
Here's
with
the kebab.
flavor. They're not about.
I'm sorry, this is not a kebab. This is the s'mores
That's
tart.
the s'mores tart, fabulous. Anything with flavor, they're not about. And so Belle's like, I seasoned the chicken for you because I know you like flavor. Declan, her son, who doesn't eat chicken ever really, unless it's super crispy,
Yeah.
takes a bite and goes, and kept eating the chicken. So I said, okay, my Leo King, my godson is just like me. He loves a fig, he loves a cig, he loves a spice.
He loves a cracker.
He loves a cracker. So, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that was like literally all I did this weekend. I watered my hydrangeas. They're coming in. They're about to bloom blue. I have like 7 hydrangea bushes at my house. I'm like so grateful to the woman who lived there before me.
You love a
for-
hydrangea bush?
we love any kind of bush, really.
Bush. Bush.
Yeah, I really didn't do much this week. How was your week?
My week was good. I didn't really do much either. I actually am really proud of myself because I switched gyms because the one I was going to originally is 8 minutes from the house. It's a Planet Fitness. And then I switched to the Y because the Y had a lot more stuff. And then I stopped going as much because it was a 16-minute drive versus an 8-minute drive. I switched back this week. I went every day this week except
It's
Wednesday.
really only 8 minutes from here to the Planet Fitness. I feel
Yeah.
like it's so much quicker than that.
Well, 8 minutes with like traffic. So
Okay.
if you go in the morning, it's less.
Yeah.
So I'm just like really proud of myself. I'm really fit. Like if you can barely see me right now, it's because I have worked out every day
Sophia.
this week. Whoa! I'm blown away. I'm so skinny. But anyway, besides that, I went to my friend's son's birthday party. Happy second birthday, John! And I was so sweaty.
How was that party, BT Dubs?
It was fun. I was so sweaty, so I was glad I wore my bathing suit because I did a chunky dunk in the pool.
Oh, wow.
And then yeah,
Where was it that they had a pool?
Sam and Kaylee's mom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Erica.
For some reason, I thought it was at Andy's house, the town clerk.
No, it wasn't. So I swam, and then we went over after that to Caitlin Tyler's. We had hot dogs, we had hamburgers, and we played games. And we made funfetti cake. I won left, right, center. I won $18.
Oh my God, that's by the way so exciting. So my Venmo for that is, no, I'm just kidding. But by the way, do you know how expensive matcha is as like a habit?
It's not really that expensive for me.
Well, you're making your own. I'm like out here treating myself to matchas on the street.
But you know what else was really great about my week? I'm just gonna dive right in.
Oh, into the story.
Yep.
Let me get my dog.
Nothing was as exciting for me as seeing Taylor Swift.
Oh my God,
and Kylie Jenner.
Wait, so can we just
hug?
Okay, can we let's back it up. Let's like walk it back a couple steps. Okay, you're blowing your nut a little too soon.
Like, because I can't contain it.
No, I know.
Truly.
So for anybody that like knows sports, watches sports, whatever, your husbands, your brothers, your dads, uncles, it was the NBA Finals this week. Well, the past couple weeks, really.
Which were going crazy.
Speaking of the finals, there's another sport that's having a final that I'd like to say something about after, a little cultural commentary, but let's get through the fun stuff first.
Let's get through.
Put a little in that. Okay. So the Knicks are now officially, as of today, NBA Finals champions for the first time in 58 years, which is just kind of crazy. Go Knicks. Go Knickerbockers.
I'm like woo because like we are from Boston, so like I do wish it was.
No, like I do be hating the New York teams, but I just have to say like the Knicks fever has really gotten me, and I'm sorry, it's the influence of Kylie and Taylor. Like I'm sorry, it is.
When they hugged, like no one knows how significant it is.
Sophia, I went to bed thinking to myself, Knicks, who cares? Basketball, who cares?
I was like, great.
There was rumors from Page 6 that she was going to be there, Taylor. Well, I mean, we knew Kylie was going to be there, but there was rumors that Taylor was going to be there, and like, there's just like no way in the world I thought that Taylor was going to be at a Knicks game wearing a shirt that said Stevie Nicks, K-N-I-C-K-S, which is like such an amazing play on words.
Punny pun.
So like when I woke up and saw that not only Taylor Swift was at that game, she was also like drunk and having the best time of her life at that game. She was also seated so close to Kylie Jenner at that game. She then hugged Kylie Jenner at that game, all while Scooter Braun was sitting 6 rows behind her.
Nobody even knew that he was there. Nobody even cared.
God, it was the greatest like way to wake up in my life. It like people don't know what it means to me.
I said to Hayden, I'm like, oh my God, did you see last night what happened? He's like, the next one? I'm like, no. Kylie and Taylor hugged at the game.
Better than that.
People in the comments were being like so annoying, being like, it doesn't even matter. Like, she's Kim's sister. She's not Kim. She's a different person.
Doesn't matter.
And then everyone, all of the car Swifties were coming on. They were like, you don't know what this means.
You don't understand. And
she
also,
would never hug Kylie if she was angry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I really have to say, obviously, Taylor's never going to forget. She's just like, she's not. I'm sorry. She's a Sagittarius.
No,
she's the greatest songwriter of our time. Like, she's not going to forget. However, there is literally no way on the world. I don't care if Taylor Swift is the one who came up to hug me. If you and Taylor had beef, like, I'm not hugging Taylor Swift. I'm smiling politely and I'm walking away.
Yeah, beef like that.
Like, there's literally no world in which, like, I would approach Taylor physically or let Taylor approach me physically.
Taylor would never approach Kylie.
No, never.
I think Kylie would have been nice and gave her a hug.
Absolutely,
Taylor
Kylie's a queen.
Never
so
would have
Taylor.
But I'm Taylor, saying, like, Taylor's just not, and I don't mean that as like, oh,
there's so many ways that Taylor could have gone about avoiding her, and like she didn't.
I feel like that was her way of letting the world know, like
it's fine.
Because honestly, like I know that her and Kim are, like you said, they're never going to be friends.
Never.
However, I do think after she came out with Thank You, Amy, it was kind of like a putting that.
I also think there's no way that she came out with Thank You, Amy, capitalizing Kim if she hadn't talked to Kim, especially after the whole crux of this feud is that Kanye came out with a track that he said she got Taylor's approval on, and he didn't. And like her whole thing was like artists shouldn't do that. So like there's literally I just think there's no world in which like she comes out with that track without talking to Kim
somewhere
first.
Kanye West is shitting his pants. He's so mad.
Bianca Censori's nipples are out of her shirt and he is jaw on the floor. That Bianca Censori, she's crazy. Those looks.
No,
but I thought that was crazy. So they were hugging. Scooter was sitting behind her. The Knicks are champions. Timothée Chalamet.
Kylie and Timothée. I'm like, if they don't get married, I'm gonna be so upset. You
know, everyone's
they have the same energy as Taylor and Travis.
No, 100%.
Like they're fun. Like when he was like singing and Kylie's like behind him in the crowd of people.
Okay, can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
Okay, but I'm just saying I'm excited. Let me be excited.
No, I'm excited too. But I'm saying, can I tell you why they have the same energy? It's because it's a hugely successful, confident, famous, popular, top of her game woman with a man who is of lesser or equal value.
Yeah. and like isn't like threatened.
100%. And the rumors are not like the rumors, but like what the streets are saying is Timmy and Kylie only bong on nights when there's
I kept seeing,
when there's wins. So we're getting a Timothée Chalamet Jr.
I keep
Stormy's
seeing
getting
that.
a little brother.
I keep seeing the meme about Sex and the City when Samantha is dating the guy from the Knicks and she's like, I don't get laid unless they win. She's like, come on. She's like, go Knicks.
So I just think like that's so fun and cute, and like I'm so happy for Timothée. Like he can't win an Oscar, but his Knicks did win a championship,
No,
and
he
I
was so
honestly
happy.
feel like he's probably happier about that. He has his whole life to win an Oscar.
I feel like somebody needs to give Kylie Jenner and Taylor Swift security like their kudos, because they were both
God.
like bopping everywhere around. Like you saw him like dancing, and you wouldn't even know unless like you were a bystander, unless you were watching on your phone like a TikTok that it was Kylie. Like if you were there, you would have just been like, oh, Timothy's like in the. You would not have known she was there. She was like in the mix, like filming. Their security was working hard.
No, I'm just like, I'm happy for, like, I just want to be clear. Like, I am a girl from Boston. Like, I'm not happy that the Knicks won, but I'm happy for the Knicks fans that the Knicks won.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that I've seen so much content of Timothée, so much content of Kylie, so much content of Taylor.
We've been literally fed so much.
Of, like, the Law and Order woman with Taylor.
Mariska,
like, all of this thing. And I saw one video of Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun, and it was about Taylor.
Oh, and by the way, so the tabloids dragged Sydney because they were like, oh, Sydney and Scooter can't get in Celebrity Row, and he had to be like, she bought me tickets for my family, and like that's why we were sitting all the way back here. And I'm like, no, so she's poor.
No, you know how I know that
you're dating a poor woman, and you spend all your money on the Masters that you don't even have anymore.
You know how I know? You know how I know that Taylor and Kim have buried the beef? Because I didn't see her hugging Scooter Braun or Sydney Sweeney.
No, and by the way, she never would.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Makes you think.
So anyway,
Makes you think.
Knicks I thought was just like really exciting and cool, and I was like really happy for them. And
yeah, and you were like fun.
But the other commentary I wanted to make is that the NHL Finals are also going on, and I watched a video that really made me just be like, what the fuck, you know? One of the goalies I think he's the goalie of the Golden Knights. I don't want to like speak out of turn here, but I think he's the goalie of the Golden Knights, and he had been accused of sexual assault, and the case was settled, which normally mean you paid because you done did it, and now he's playing and everyone's cheering for him, and I just think that's kind of yucky and gross. So like,
it happens every day in sports, sadly.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I just think that's like really crazy and like wild.
Yeah.
And like, I'm happy that we're not talking about the NHL whatever's they are.
Yeah. No. Me too.
Also, like, I'm the only hockey I care about is Garrett Graham and the Briar U boys in that off campus. Like that's all that I care about. And by the way, Garrett would never.
Off campus is definitely one of the shows.
He was in Boston.
Well, why'd you miss it?
I literally,
you say you're a fan, but here you are.
I felt my lips tingling. I was like,
Which ones?
Both. I was like, wow, it feels like someone really hot and sexy and cool and tall and buff and handsome and smart is like so close to me. And Tom was like, me, and I was like, no. I was like, Belmont Camelli's in Boston.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I honestly, off campus is definitely on my list for once the Love Islands end.
Oh, I'm literally so booked and busy. I couldn't possibly think of anything else.
In a new show. I just finished rewatching Summer House because I'm not going to rewatch the newest season. Like, there's no point. And so now when I'm trying to cleanse my palate, I'm rewatching Southern Hospitality because I haven't done that in a while.
I just think you should maybe cleanse your palate with like
no, but I can't.
Hot, sexy Briar hockey men.
It's too much new information.
Honestly, it's too much. I understand. I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. And when you do watch it, and you're gonna text me and be like, "Oh my God, this scene! Oh my God, this scene!" I'm like, "I know."
Oh, so be appreciative.
No, I'm gonna literally have to rewatch it. I'm gonna have to start it when you start it.
Okay.
So I can be like in it with you. But anyway, speaking of next stories, I don't know what's a good transition.
I don't really know anything about the next story, or else I'd say so. I can't set you up.
So no, it's okay. So the next story is that the Vanity Fair article about Alex Cooper and her man finally dropped. Call her daddy HQ, and I have to say, like, I kind of think it's kind of a nothing burger.
No, can I tell you a secret?
What, you don't care?
It's just like not like, you know how you just know that you have some people's numbers, and it's like
100%.
It's like I don't really care what you have to say. I don't really care about your article. Like I just know that like.
No, I'm sorry. This article was like people talking about them. It wasn't an article of them.
No, but it was
just like it was 40 employees that were interviewed.
It's just like there's some things where it's like you just
we know. No, I know.
You know.
But so
I don't know what that
so
makes me
basically,
sound bad,
I actually thought that the article wasn't going to come out because she's
like,
pregnant now, and I'm kind of like,
your name, I've got your number. You know?
Totally. I just kind of thought like because she's pregnant, this wasn't going to come out because I just feel like pregnant women are kind of off limits, but it's out. So I'm obviously going to talk about it.
And is it bad? Good? What's the vibe?
So I have my main points here. I have my notes.
Okay, let me know the notes.
I consulted the doctor, which by the way, I just want to give a shout out to one of the girls I work with. Her name's Allie. She told me that she calls ChatGPT the doctor. Oh. And now I can't get it out of my head. I've been calling him the doctor since the moment that Tom's like, oh, I wonder what this is. I'm like, oh, let me ask the doctor.
My favorite thing to do for the doctor is say, hey, I'm deciding between Taco Bell and Giordano's. Like, which one should I get? And it will be like, are you feeling comfy? Are you feeling more like you want this? Are you feeling like you want spicy? If I tell you to get Taco Bell, how does that make you feel? Does it make you wish that you said Giordano's? It like helps me through which food item to get.
That is like really sweet. I am mostly asking it, hey, my kid hasn't rolled over in 30 minutes. Is he dead in his sleep?
Question mark. Like, I have fungi on this foot. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. So anyway, so the article apparently interviewed more than 40 sources. Most of them are like current and former employees of obviously Unwell Network. Mm-hmm. Several of the employees alleged that I must have said Clappin. His name's Kaplan, Matt Kaplan. Which, by the way, do you know the lore of Matt Kaplan? Before I get into all these details,
He used to be married to the girl.
He used to be married to Cleo. The girl who said Cleo, not the actual Cleo. But they were both in Vampire Diaries. Fun fact. Which that's another show you should add to your list.
That one actually a lot of people say to me all the time.
Sophia, I can't get into this.
Don't get into it.
I can't get into this right now. He basically is like the day-to-day operations guy, and apparently they're saying like he created a hostile work environment through like yelling, intimidation, inappropriate comments. Like some people are saying he used to ask them about like their sex lives and like made flirtatious remarks and like cross boundaries or whatever. And other sources are saying that Cooper was not actually present for any of these, but also didn't intervene, which led people to believe you're a champion for young women. Why aren't you stepping in here?
Like, does she know?
So it's basically the whole tone of the article is like, there's a huge disconnect between Unwell's branding as like a female empowerment company and then the experiences that the employees are describing behind the scenes. Oh my god, that
phone's just connected.
Oh my god. And what they're experiencing behind the scenes because it's like not a very female friendly place. And I kind of am like, yeah, male bosses suck. Like, what do you want me to say?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. The only
100%.
The only thing that makes it worse is your wife runs this business, and your wife, she is the face. She is the brand. She is the face of the brand. And my question is, does she know the extent? Is she?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's very clear in the article that like she's the talent. So like she's not in all these rooms like talking to all these people. So I have to imagine she probably doesn't know the extent. And I also just have to imagine. I don't know. I just think I
think she probably thinks that
yeah, he's an asshole. Okay.
I wonder if she's like, she probably thinks people are blowing it out of the water. Like, is she the kind of girl that's like, let me take this seriously? Or is she the kind of girl that's like, oh my God, like everybody wants to like mess with me and bring me down and like this is their way of doing it. I don't know. Which girl is she?
I don't know.
Which girl is she?
But I just thought it was interesting.
You know what I do know?
What?
Time will tell. Time will tell which girl she is.
Yeah. So I just thought overall that was like an interesting article because it's like it's been the article's coming out, and it's like for that to be the article, like I thought they were gonna be like dropping bombshells. You know what I mean? I thought this was gonna be the Love Island Villa up in here. Bombshells left, bombshells right. It was kind of like he's a jerk. He makes inappropriate comments and he's hostile to work for, which most. I feel like, especially in Hollywood, like most male bosses are probably like that, and also
really
unfortunately. 100%. But I think, unfortunately, Unwell was founded off of a show where they branded merch called the Gluck 3000.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that so he has any leeway to do that.
No, it doesn't mean he has any leeway to do that, but I think he probably is like making those jokes because he probably thinks the girls that want to work at this company are of that same personality or of that same like mindset.
Power, I think.
Yeah, and it's like not everybody wants to make jokes about dicks all day. Some people do. Some people don't.
Not everyone wants to joke about a dick, okay?
Okay. And then also just like more, corporate business drama,
more hostile work.
Yeah, actually, more hostile work environment. That was a better transition. Should we say that again?
No, it's okay.
Okay, we want to be
let the
authentic.
girls see the real rawness that I'm the magic maker here when it comes to transitions.
God, not the magic maker. Okay. Tyra is suing Netflix for their documentary for a couple different reasons. She's basically saying you guys took all this footage and created your own narrative. She's also saying she didn't know that Shandy viewed her thing as an assault.
Defamation.
Yeah, defamation of character is what she's suing for, and she's not suing for a certain amount of money. She's like, let the court decide. So I don't know. Did you see the video of Kelly Catrone?
Wait, I have a question about the law. You might not know it. You might have to
let me ask the doctor.
You might have to consult the doctor. But if you sue somebody for a certain amount and you're found not viable, can they then sue you back for that same amount? Because that's probably why she's not.
If you sue somebody for defamation for a certain amount and it's found that they are innocent, can they then sue you for the same amount? Question mark. Do you have to pay them the amount that you were asking for? Question mark. What is the financial ramifications? Question mark.
If so, of course Tyra's not going to say the amount because she doesn't want to get.
Generally, no. If you sue someone for defamation and lose, that does not automatically mean you owe them the amount you were asking for. So in the United States, typical outcomes are you lose the case, done, dusted. You may have to pay certain court costs, so like filing fees, witness fees, deposition costs. Yeah. In some situations, you could be ordered to pay the attorney's fees, but the defendant cannot automatically sue you for the same amount. So, for example, if you sue someone for $500,000 of defamation, if you win, you recover some or all of that. If you lose, you do not automatically owe them $500,000. You might owe something beyond your legal bills and include theirs, and you might owe court costs in some ways.
Well, let me just tell you.
Thank you, doctor.
Let me just tell you. She's gonna need Robert Kardashian
to rise
from the grave.
You know who she's gonna get
to defend her.
No, she's gonna. No, I'm telling you exactly right now. When this case goes to court, if it does, she's gonna get the lawyer who did Karen Reed and Johnny Depp. That's who she's gonna get.
Which they're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time.
You didn't think they had a hard time with Karen Reed?
Well, obviously, but I'm saying it's like, Tyra.
So I just thought that was interesting, and then
the thing that kills me about Tyra is, and the thing that's different from the Karen Reed and Johnny Depp case. You have so much footage that is in so many anti-character witnesses, because what do you call when it's like the opposite of a character?
Yeah.
Like, girl, you didn't know that Shandy being fucking wasted, having a boy come over and like get on top of her was like, you didn't know she would view that as like, oh my God.
Well, also, I think the other thing is the way that she's saying it. She's not saying this isn't true, but what she's saying in all of this footage, like, no. She's saying, I apologize. I took ownership. I blah, blah, blah. And she's saying they took all of that and cut it down to make me seem like a villain, which I don't know that that's defamation because you still said the shit. So it's like, it doesn't really matter how they edit it, but I don't know.
That's how they'll win, because they don't have to put in there that she's sorry.
But also, it made me think of the video of Kelly Catrone. Did you see the video of Kelly Catrone?
Yeah, when she was like, oh,
and I just like, I'm sorry, ever since the girl who went to Paris, like Kelly Catrone for me, I just don't find her to be a liar. Like, she really has no reason to lie. She's kind of a truth teller.
Well, I think two things can be true. I think that she was absolutely right when she was saying Jay was right in the thick of it too, and that Jay Emmanuel, and like he was real okay.
No matter how sexy
when
he was
writing the checks and getting like, I think now he thinks the tide's different. He's trying to stay relevant. I 100% agree with her, but I also think, like I said, two things can be true. Tyra
I really think the only
like they
I really genuinely think the only one who comes away from this like truly not having like a ton of crazy implications is Nigel, because like Nigel was just like the dumb hot guy who took some pictures and gave some critiques on photos and like moved on.
You know what I would say if I was on the prosecution?
Oh,
is that the one that like
Elwood?
Is that the one that's not on Tyra's side?
Yes, prosecution means like you're going at her. Defense means like you're defending.
If I was on prosecution, I would say, Tyra, it's interesting that you say that they made the creative decision to cut out how sorry you were and you taking accountability, because you seemed very okay with making people look a certain way when it came to editing, when you edited that poor girl eating one chocolate bar over and over and over and over and over.
The one bagel that was 27 bagels.
Bagel. Sorry, not chocolate bar. To try to make her look like a fatty patty. You were okay with it then. You were okay with editing the clips of Shandy getting assaulted to try to make her look like a whore, and then make her comment like call her ex-boyfriend. Like, you were totally okay with creative direction editing, making people seem a certain way when it benefited you. That's what I would say.
And the prosecution rests.
And I would say example. To name a few.
You wouldn't say example. You would say evidence.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that one.
Speaking of evidence in the court system, one of our faves is...
Speaking of the court system, now I'm on the defense. Now
I'm on the defense. Melania Giudice, woman of the people, has been arrested
for domestic violence. Does it say domestic violence?
No, it says that it was voluntarily hitting someone or something, right? Like voluntary violence against a person.
I didn't see any of the details. I just kept seeing the headline.
I don't think there is a detail. I don't think they have much details. And I just want to say, like, Melania is innocent.
Oh, arrested for assault, not domestic violence. Okay, so here's what...
I think in Jersey, the kind of assault it was, they say, they like rule it as domestic violence.
You want to know why I'm saying domestic violence? Because it's not. It says assault. That's different. I say domestic violence because I posted a video on TikTok and I said, because here's the thing, guys.
We're canceled again.
No, I know, seriously. Here's the thing.
How many times do you think we've been canceled?
Here's the thing, guys. This assault with Melania, I could literally bet my life on that she probably was drunk, got in a fight at the bar.
Yeah, drunk college girl got in a fight.
She, like...
Okay, normal experience.
Sorry. And so I made a video and I was like... Don't cancel me, but like, she deserved it. Like, cause I'm sorry, Milania Giudice stands on fucking business. Like, I just know it. And someone comments on my thing. I pray that you're never the victim of domestic assault. It's like, that's not what's happening here. Like, I'm not being like, oh, that woman who got beat by her husband deserved it. Obviously not. I'm saying Milania Giudice, if she got in a bar fight, like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I bet you some
unfortunately,
Bravo jealous person probably came up to her and was like, making fun of her for flipping the table or for Juice Joe. I'm sorry. I love the Giudices down. There's many things people can make fun of them for. And you know what? Melania probably was like, enough. Boom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with you. You could tell me that Milania killed someone and I would be like, okay, it's not Melania's fault.
I think I'd have to give the details on that, but yeah.
No, I know. I just think I really just think based off of her age and like the what we do know, like it's clearly probably a drunk fight that got a little out of hand, whatever. Like I just like those Giudices, like I can't. She's got that Teresa energy.
She's got that fire.
She's got that fire.
She's got that fire.
And I just think like she's innocent.
Yeah, innocent.
Sorry, innocent.
Speaking of someone who's guilty, though, this is not on the list, and this is not like a story with anyone besides me, myself, and I. But I had to tell you because, and I screenshotted the person who made the TikTok because I know last time we were like,
we never give credit.
Never do that anymore.
Sorry to the people.
So Hayden, and I have a question about you and your husband.
Oh no.
Because when it comes to me and my husband, and honestly, like many a man, there's no urgency. Like you ask them to do something and they're doing everything else in between and then they do it. And it's like, I could have just fucking done it myself.
I don't suffer from that affliction.
And like, it's just so funny. And like, I know that people out there relate to me. And so I sent Hayden this TikTok by Colette_Eli. And the TikTok,
shout out Colette.
The TikTok is, she asks her, I don't know if it's her boyfriend, husband, whatever. Hey, can you grab me my water? And he's like, yeah, one sec. He finishes his drink. He finishes his toast. He's measuring his toes. He's getting his napkin. He's wiping his hand. Like he's doing all these things. And then she's finally like, oh, and goes to get her water. I send it to Hayden. He deadass response. I don't get it.
I actually like
that's because you have no sense of fucking urgency.
I completely understand what you're saying, and like I have to say that I fear I might be the one without the urgency. Like last night,
I'm a Molly.
I'm a Molly May.
No,
an anomaly. Yeah, no, I don't feel that way. Like if I ask Tom to do something, like I've never seen that man move faster.
Hayden has no. Like I love Hayden down. Like he's gonna when he hears this, he's gonna be like, "Are you kidding me? You were shitting on me on your podcast."
By the way, I don't even have to ask. I get into bed and Tom comes in, he grabs my water, he tucks me in, he fills it up, he comes back, he says, anything else you need? I say, yeah, I want a back rub.
The urgency does not
I want a foot
exist.
Rub.
I'm not saying he doesn't do anything for me ever.
No, but I'm saying like there's no urgency. It's like the other day we got home and the dishes were in the sink. I said, Tom, you don't have to do them right now. Like if the dishwasher's hot, it's fine. He said, no. Open the dishwasher door, took a towel, started waving on the dishes to dry them off so that he could finish them.
It's just like, hey, can you grab this? Hey, can you do this? There's no urgency.
Yeah, well, we also have a toddler, so like we have to have urgency.
And then when I'm getting ready and he wants to get out the door, suddenly he's Flash and he's like, let's go.
Yeah, no, it's like suddenly they learned how to walk. It's like a toddler that doesn't know what to do.
Literally.
You're going to hate me.
What?
This matcha's really gone through me. We have to pause for a second.
Oh my God, to pee? Oh, to poo?
Just a quick one. Sorry. Crisis averted.
Yeah, so basically we've taken our Dunkin review to like an IBS tummy review. Like if you need to be cleared out, the strawberry cloud matcha is the one for you.
Unfortunately, if nature's calling, mama's gotta answer.
Hopefully it is the same to me.
Honestly, like I actually feel
start my week a little.
I actually feel 10 pounds lighter. I won't lie to you.
Do you know what was so funny? Speaking when you say like if duty calls, mama has to answer.
Zooty.
To put our mama.
Oh no.
She goes, I don't know how you go poo at the gym. Like I couldn't. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I have IBS
before I go.
I have IBS. If it calls, like there's no it will not. It's like a creepy, scary stalker. If it calls and I ignore it, it's gonna keep calling, showing up at my house, throwing stones at my house, and they're gonna break my window. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh wow.
I can't hold it in.
See, mine's more of like an anxiety poo. Like if I get to the gym, like I have to do a little anxious poo before I get out there and like.
Oh no, those lights, like the energy of the gym is the same as like when you walk into a Marshall's and suddenly your stomach is like,
it's like the lighting. I swear it's the lighting.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
Any poo.
Speaking of absolute
connecting.
I know. Speaking of absolute shit, Amanda and Kyle in that photo. I think we're ready to get into Summer House, and we didn't talk about the last part of the reunion.
Let me just tell you, guys. Amanda and Kyle, like you just said, that photo, they're out together. They're like,
you think that was a good transition about shit?
Oh man, it's so good.
Okay, cool.
Working on her. She's working on her shitty transitions. No, I said this from the very beginning. They're going to end up back together. I know it. I know it.
Did you see the video he put out after?
No.
He put out some stupid video after, and he's like, guys, you know, I just want to, like, quell the rumors. And he was like, we decided to go out after the reunion, like, as a cast. And, like, Amanda and I were walking down the stairs, and we were like, oh, imagine if there's a photographer out here that's going to catch us. And we were laughing, and then we saw the photographer, and what we said happened. And then we started laughing, and made us laugh harder. And I'm like, you couldn't have come up with a better story.
No, because
like, whoever writes their statements and, like, writes their, like, they need...
No,
Mark
I think
Twain
that's fine. Like,
something.
tell us the truth. But the thing is, like I said, she's gonna do her big one with Wes. He's gonna do exactly what he does to everyone else and run off. And then they're gonna get back together because Kyle in his brain is like, okay, now it's a wash. All the shitty things I've done because she's done this, and like they're gonna get back together.
Well, another really big, huge reason we have to give thanks to the Knicks is that Wes was on his podcast talking shit about the bonus episode. And he was like, well, it comes out on Tuesday, so I hope it's Knicks in 6 and they come back and we don't even have to worry about that stupid episode. So I just want to give a personal shout out to the Knicks for making sure that they could win yesterday so that Tuesday will be absolutely uninterrupted for that bonus episode.
And do you know what else about Wes Wilson and his dumbass podcast?
It has less viewers than ours.
It's so annoying because somebody hit the nail on the head, and I don't remember if it was a reel or if it was a TikTok. I didn't write this one down. I'm sorry. But they said that he is being so mute and so quiet on all these reunions because he's saving the juice for his fucking podcast because he wants people to come and listen to his podcast. And to that, I have to say, he should be fired for that because Robin Dixon from The Real Housewives of Potomac, when she had her stuff with Juan, her husband, she didn't talk about it on the show, but then she tried to charge people on it for their Patreon, and she got fired from The Real Housewives of Potomac for it. So Andy Cohen and Bravo, I ask you, this man should be getting fired or he should be getting some kind of consequence for the fact that he sat there mute as fuck on all 3 parts of the reunion, but he's going to try to monetize on his podcast and talk about it. That's all I have to say.
I think my thing is, like, I don't think we've, to correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've talked about part 3 here yet because we have not. Before it came out. I appreciated Andy asking, are you on a beta blocker or something to us? But like, why has no one asked
drugs?
But like, why has no one asked if Amanda's on drugs? Also, why are we?
Because they're protecting her. This
I understand. I understand they're protecting her, and I get it. Like, fine, you want to protect her, but it's like, at what point do we just? Mine's up here because it's. I think it's.
I don't want the poopy one.
I just think the fact that we went through an entire reunion of Amanda not being able to say the words with genuine earnest. Sierra, I'm sorry for. But what the thing is like
it was like this. I'm truly sorry, Sierra, but I had a tingle in my pants and I couldn't put it to rest. But I'm truly sorry.
No, what I was gonna say before that really bad impersonation is. Okay, can I talk now? Thanks.
No.
Oh,
just kidding. Just kidding.
What I was gonna say is I just think it's like crazy that some people are saying, well, she did say she's sorry. She did say she's sorry. And like the fact is that she said, I'm sorry that it hurt you, or I'm sorry that this upset you, or I'm sorry, whatever. It wasn't, I'm sorry for what I did, because the bitch truly thinks she didn't do anything wrong.
No, she literally thinks that she's so valid. And it's like, I want you to remember, Amanda, that reunion when you were literally drilling into Lindsay because she wasn't apologizing right. And every 5 seconds you were like, you don't use but. You just say I'm sorry. You don't say I'm sorry for that you got hurt. I'm sorry that you got hurt. It should just be I'm sorry. And it's like, oh, how the tables have turned. And when Lindsay is on her bullshit with her glass of wine, which like who was like wine? And she's like, Andy, I feel like I've learned nothing. Like I feel like I've learned nothing. And everyone's laughing, giggling. Amanda's like this.
I did think
she hates that the people love Lindsay.
Yeah, I also think like one of the hardest parts of the reunion, all 3 parts to watch for me personally, was during this part when Sierra was getting choked up about.
I cried. It made me cry.
About her friendship with Amanda and the fact that like she still stands by being Amanda's friend and like helping her through the situation, like all that she said. So I think that, but the part for me that was like really hard to watch it made me sad, but like kind of sad in like a sickening way, is when they're talking through all of that and Andy's like, well, what do you have to say, Amanda, blah blah, and she's like, in regards to what? In regards to what? Like,
she's on benzos.
Like it. So I just like it was so clear to me that like she's not all there during this, and I just think like, what's the point of doing the reunion? Like, okay, sure, you're going to the reunion, you're gonna stand. Oh, speaking of standing 10 toes down, when Beatrice was like, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that, and I don't even have 10 toes. That made me laugh.
No, I was glad.
But anyway,
just show me ahead real quick. We'll jump back. I was glad that Beatrice can personally make fun of her own foot, because everyone in America is. And I don't say that as a mean way. Like, I really don't. But when Gabrielle was like cuddling her foot and she goes, I can't feel it, I was dead. I'm glad she can make fun of it.
No, but anyway, I think if you're when you're saying you're going to come and you're going to stand 10 toes down, you're going to own up to everything and you're going to apologize and do all these things, and then you get there allegedly barred out of her mind.
Toes were standing on nothing.
Yeah, it's like you get there allegedly, like you can't even like emote or feel or speak or think a coherent thought, and then you have Wes in the dressing room being like, be a little bit more of this, be a little bit more of that. To me, it was like, yeah, it was great to watch Sierra fucking rip them apart, but it didn't really. At some points, I was like, it doesn't really matter because she's not going to remember that you're saying
I have an unpopular opinion.
You?
Yep.
I'm shocked.
I'm low-key glad that she is allegedly barred out because I think we saw exactly who she was. I think if she wasn't, she would have been so fake. She would have been crying the whole time. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, blah, 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 so performative. It's like, you know what? I don't need that. I want to see you for exactly who you are, and now I have. She
doesn't know how to act if she's not able to be a victim.
Yeah, and I love how she kept being like, not to victimize myself, but like, I'm a victim. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
or when she was like, when they were talking about her Instagram posts, and she goes, I don't even think about it. Like, I just pick popular songs, and I don't have a lot of thought that goes into it. Like, it's just like, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, no, it was not good.
Everyone was like, be so for real. Like, you literally put like $0 like her business. Like, she's like, I have friends. Okay.
Like who?
It's like, no, Wes did that. Like, it's just so annoying. But I cried twice, like genuinely. And I love reality TV. I don't cry that often. I think I cried in the last episode of Vanderpump Rules when they had that like montage. I think like that was probably the last time I did. But I really, when Sierra was getting choked up and she was like, I never thought I would be here like defending like against like you, like my best, you know, whatever it was. Thought words together. Yikes. And then I also cried when Kyle like was having that weird long hug with Amanda. He's in pain. Like, he's in pain.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, that's the other thing is like,
and she don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, he's in pain, but like, are we gonna pretend that Kyle isn't also just a piece of fucking shit that just happens to be coming up smelling good here?
Like,
let's not forget that like he told his wife to fuck off. He cheated on his wife. Like,
in that, he's
all
a
these
piece
things.
of shit husband. I really don't think Kyle's a piece of shit person.
I'm not saying
like Sandoval. I think he's a piece of shit all around.
Yeah, well, duh.
Kyle, I just think he's not a good husband, not a good boyfriend.
No, he's not. But like that, like not being capable of being a good husband or being a good boyfriend, like kind of does make you a piece of shit person. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say like, oh, a cheater is a good person outside of the fact that they cheated. It's like, if you can cheat, you can lie, you can deceive.
But I'm saying like as watching him on my TV.
No, 100%.
Like,
but I'm saying like
I don't think
we need to think a little bit more broadly than just like seeing him on the screen, like as a person. Like, if this Wes and Amanda thing didn't happen, we wouldn't be saying.
I don't watch Bravo for like my moral compass.
I don't watch Bravo for my moral compass either. I'm just saying like right now in the zeitgeist of the world, he is coming up as like this guy who was hurt by his wife and he's been cheated on, or he's been this, and everyone's loving him, and it's the Kyle show, and it's just like, let's not forget. Yes, Amanda did something horrible, awful, unforgivable in season 10. Kyle was horrible, awful, unforgivable from seasons 1 through 9.
Two things,
and also most of 10.
Two things can be true. It's like, which I don't, and that's what I don't think Amanda's getting. Amanda and West are trying to make Kyle look bad, and I think all the other cast members are so quick to defend Kyle because they're just so angry at Amanda. And it's like, here's the thing. Everything you're saying is correct. Like, Kyle was a piece of shit husband. Amanda, I applaud you for going with someone else. You going with someone else isn't the fucking problem. It's who you went with.
It's who you went with. And
so,
also,
and
like,
she's not getting that. Like, she's like, I wasn't married. I wasn't this. Like, all three parties, and she's trying to like defend why Kyle sucks and why she was right. And it's like, no, you're 100% right to go with somebody else.
Yeah,
it's
and
just
Kyle
who you went with.
It's just the fact that you chose the one person. Yeah. So
this bonus episode, gotta tell you, as much as I'm excited for it, I'm really only excited to see Miha and Sierra. I'm really not excited to see everything else because the scenes of Amanda being like, oh my God, what? I feel so stupid. It's like very clear that they're trying to give Amanda this redemption arc. And she was just spitting in his mouth in Italy. She doesn't give a single fuck. I know you want the city to work. Here's the thing. Amanda doesn't have to be a hero for the city to work. That's all I'm going to say.
No, she doesn't.
We don't need to be like re-stitching up the wound.
The only other thing I really have to talk about here today is Love Island because we're both caught up on.
Oh, yeah. Do. 2 bombshells have entered the villa. That's us. We're the bombshells.
Oh, that was like really good. Ian Sterling Hill.
Thank you so much.
I assume you want to go couple by couple. Would you like to start with Uke or Use?
Let's start with USA because I feel like there's gonna be more to say there.
Okay.
Or should we do opposite?
Okay. No, we can do that. I just want to say blanket statement here before we dive too deeply into the couples is that I am a Love Island UK stan queen girl, like 10 toes
UK
down.
is so much better. I'm
till
sorry.
I die. I love Love Island UK. I've never watched USA because I've just not heard the greatest things. But for the podcast, I'm doing my homework. I'm being a voyeur of pop culture, and I'm participating in watching this show.
Come on.
All I have to say is that I fucking cannot stand this show. I've never seen so much like disgusting makeouts. Like
the makeouts this season is crazy.
Really
it's
bad.
Worse than
really,
any
really
other
bad.
one.
And also, you're gonna do a challenge with a pie, and it's not gonna be Snog, Marry, Pie. Like, what's the point? What's the point?
What that means?
You don't know Snog, Marry, Pie? You've never watched UK.
No, I didn't know you said Snog, Marry, Pie. I thought you said like a type of pie. You said it very quickly,
no,
so it sounded like pie. It sounded like you were saying snoggleberry pie.
No,
and I was like, what's a snoggleberry? And I get one.
I love a snoggleberry pie.
Why do I get?
But no, I just like UK is. I think the reason I like UK is like they're still kissing and whatever, but it's just done in such a more like
you know what it is?
different way. They're like not as.
I'll tell you what
raunchy
it is.
as the US.
I'll tell you what it is. First of all, US, I didn't start watching US until season 6. Like Ariana Mac's first season, me and Peyton, I was visiting her in Indiana, and we're big Vanderpump Rules fans. We're like, let's give this a chance. We loved it. Season 6, so fucking good. Last season,
Melissa told me too. She's like, season 6 is really good.
Really kind of sucked. This season, it really kind of sucks, but it's still like good. It's still like entertaining. The difference between UK and US is very performative. It's very like they're going on there to be influencers.
I also
and to have like a follow up after.
Let me be clear. They're also going on the UK to be influencers. Like let's not be stupid.
It's UK feels more genuine.
I
it
also
feels
think
like they
UK,
want a relationship and the influencer.
I also think that UK, while they are still young, sits between like 24 to 28. Like those are the ages we're getting in UK. Sometimes people are like 21, 22, but we're getting 24 to 28. Also, I think just inherently people are more mature in the UK. They start drinking younger. They have responsibility younger. Like that's just the culture over there. Everyone on the show in US, I swear to God, is 21 years old. I feel like it's because unbelievable.
US people, I'm telling you, UK, yes, obviously everyone goes on reality TV because they want fame and all that. Like, I'm sorry. I would go on reality TV for that reason. But I think UK, they also want to see if it works. They also want a relationship.
Because it has such a good, there's marriages and kids
genuine.
and that in the
It's
UK.
more natural. They're more respectful of each other. Their communication's way better. Like UK,
well, they're also, I think, just like a less
around.
raunchy society.
And then,
like it's kind of disgusting. Like that challenge with the bed and the colors and the sliding.
I'm telling you, it has never been like this.
It lost
this season was so bad. Like I literally was watching that bad episode at the gym, and I was like, oh, people are gonna think I'm watching porn. But I was like,
I said to the girls I work with, I was like,
I
said to the girls I work with, I was like, guys, this is literally softcore porn.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything like this in my life. And then it's all, you know what my biggest pet peeve in this world is? Loud kissing.
Well, that, and like put music over it. Why are you
oh my God, it's horrid.
But I think US, they're going on there like it's like when you get a housewife that comes on, you can tell all they want to do. Like Amanda Francis on Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
She already like trademarked her like rich sayings and this and that. Like they're trying to go on there for a moment, like sincere with all his metaphors. He's trying to make like his
insincere is more like it.
Disingenuous, someone said on TikTok, and yes, that's it. But anyway, like UK, way more genuine, way more like it's just better. But anyway, we'll start with US.
Sorry.
Anyway, Kenzie and Caleb. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Thank God America put him.
There's only two girls on this show that I like. One of them is Kenzie. I think that she needs to be with Caleb, obviously, although there's a lot of talk about Caleb in the streets that there's like a lot of girls he left behind to be on this show that he was still talking to.
I know, but don't they all?
But I think I think there's like 12 or 13 girls that have come forward saying,
I do keep seeing a few TikToks.
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
But
I mean, I think they're very well suited.
I also her other choice, Corbin, like, no, he's doing...
People think Corbin's AI.
He is. He's making all this... Whenever I saw him say to Kenzie, like, he wanted to do the blindfold challenge...
And then they did the blindfold challenge.
It's like, oh my God. Sending
he's
people
like,
home left and right. He's sending people home left and right.
I like them. I have, like, nothing nice to say, nothing bad to say. Like, fine. Let's see where it goes.
I think they're a good pair. Do I think they'll last super long after Love Island? Probably not.
Does anybody in the U.S.?
I see her with... Yeah, are you kidding me? Leah and Miguel, season 6. Serena and Cordell, season 6, still together.
Okay, 2 couples out of 8 seasons.
Well, I haven't watched all the other seasons, so, like, I don't know.
Okay.
So...
I'm just saying UK has
I think
marriages,
Nico and Landry are
babies.
still together. I don't know, though, from last season. Okay. But anyway, so I think they're good.
Who's next?
Trinity and motherfucking Bryce. I don't know what is going on with you, Bryce. I don't know what is between your ears because it is not a brain. Whenever did you think to pull Kata? And whenever did you think that was a right choice? Zach, when it first happened, I was like, you're Wes Wilson's dream. You're like, go ahead, like, go take my girl. And then the next episode, he was like kind of spiraling about it. And Kata was literally like trying so hard not to laugh in Bryce's face. It's like, what? And I'm sorry, when you're paired with Trinity is gorgeous. And honestly, not problematic.
No, they are just like not well suited for each other.
No, they don't like each other. But it's like, what?
Unfortunately, Trinity needs a Corbin with a different like personality.
But I was just
Or
dying.
honestly, like somebody like Zach, who's like a little bit cool, a little bit edgy, a little bit different.
Well, the streets are saying that, which this could be like totally made up. Like, there's not really proof, but people think that people think KC really likes Trinity, and that's what made Bryce get insecure.
I don't think that the
that
streets are
either.
saying that Soul was specifically sent in to be a bombshell to break up Anaya and Casey and cause drama with that group because she looks exactly like Casey's ex.
Yeah, but
and
it
is
didn't
like
work.
Right. So people are saying now that like production is like floundering because they're like, we were sending these bombshells in and they're not making an impact.
No, can I tell you something? KC is production's worst nightmare. He is production's worst nightmare. He's being nightmare. He's being respectful. He stopped Melanie from having a crash out. Production is like, get this man on here. Like, production fucking hates Casey. I know it.
Yeah,
I know it.
But so anyway, Bryce and Trinity, I don't think they're well suited for each other.
No.
I actually don't mind them both separately. Like, I really don't think Bryce is that problematic. Truthfully,
He's not problematic, but he can get off my
He's
island.
not problematic. I just think I think he doesn't really like Trinity that much, but I think he doesn't want to hurt her feelings and he doesn't want to be off the show, so he's not going to say it.
I think they're both waiting for something better to come
100%. But they need to just be honest with each other and say that, because it's like,
but
it's
they
kind of
don't-
awkward watching them try to get along because they
but they
clearly
don't want to
have any
say that
chemistry.
because then they think that America won't be for them.
Totally.
But I was just dying when Trinity was like, "What's my favorite color?" And he's like, "Pink." What shade of pink? Hot pink. Wrong. I was like, "She's my queen." Anyway, Kata and Zach, I actually really like them. They're really growing on me.
I find Kata annoying.
And I was like,
Which is sad because she's from New Hampshire.
I was like, claps for Zach, because when that new bombshell Jen said her red flag was when people don't like Taylor Swift, and he was like, no, I like Taylor Swift, and then he said he wasn't interested in her. I was like, no, that's a man that genuinely likes Taylor Swift, because he wouldn't have said, like, if he wasn't interested, he wasn't saying it just to get her, is what I'm saying. And then he was so annoying though. When he said to Kata that he was like closed off, I think he meant from those bombshells, and then she took it as, oh, you're closed off, and I think that's why he like woke up and like freaked out the next morning. But I think that Bryce wanting Kata is gonna like bring them back together. But I like Kata. She likes Bravo. I saw a video she punched someone in the face. Everyone was like, oh my god, she's a bully. But then it came out that she punched that girl in the face because that girl said a slur, and to which I said, okay, like that's kind of goes back to the Milania stuff. Like, we don't know why Milania punched her, but I have a feeling it was something valid, which, you know, I know crime is everything answer, but you know, and that girl, it came out, I saw on TikTok, that girl that she punched, her promposal, this guy like put on a board, and it was like, I may not be black, but I pick you, with pictures of like cotton all over it. And it was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who, like, what is wrong with you? And so that's what I say. Some people deserve to get punched in the face.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just like find her to be annoying. I
And
think
she
it's her
watches
personality.
Bravo.
No, I hear that you like her. Like, I get it. I'm telling you, this is a podcast that goes out like it's like a little dance
it's okay.
here, a little
It's okay.
do-si-do. My dough is I don't really like her. I think
Yeah.
Zach's cool.
And that's okay.
I don't really like her personality.
And that's
I think
okay.
She does a lot.
Speaking of
But, like,
people,
not a lot in a fun way. Like a lot in like an
people
annoying way.
I don't like, Gabriel and Jen.
I
actually
couldn't
don't
tell
have
you
an
one.
opinion on Jen.
I don't have an opinion on Jen. Like she's just
here or
there.
Gabriel.
Gabriel
I'm sorry,
is insufferable.
I've never seen such a horny person. He is the horniest person in that villa and on the islands of Fiji. I can't, like, it's honestly at this point, like, yeah, it was funny in the beginning. He didn't get confessionals, ha ha ha. It was like, LOL. But now it's to the point where it's like he's wasting connections. All he wants to do is fuck. However, I will say, and this I do kind of feel bad for him, I don't think he really knows English as well as he knows Portuguese. And I think, like, he and Bia have had deeper conversations, and we just don't know. And it's kind of annoying that Love Island, and this might be touchy here, but it's like, did you cast him just kind of like check your ethnic box, but then you don't want to take the time to like translate what he's saying so that we can actually see him as more than a horny bastard? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously English is his second language. I think he does, unfortunately, for your point, like I think he does communicate pretty, like I can understand him pretty well when he's speaking in English, so I think he just is a horny bastard.
No, I think she said on After Sun last night, like they had more intimate talks in Portuguese because he's more comfortable with that.
I understand what you're saying. Okay.
So I think, I could be wrong. I didn't either, but I think I saw TikTok once again.
Yeah. I also just think though, like, I don't know.
Like, at
if
this
you're,
point,
if you're having that intimate of conversations and you're really like that close,
then why are you fucking making out with all the bombshells?
Yeah, and also like, why aren't you following her out of the villa? That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're so horny. Like, and then when Soul was like, ugh, it's like, girl, same.
Yeah.
But Mel and Corbin, I think they will be cute. I think that I need her to be done with Sincere. And here's the thing, again, this is what the title of the episode would be. Two things can be true. I don't really like Mel, but I fucking don't like Sincere either. Like, they're both wrong. I think we'll see a different side of Mel with Corbin, but also she like does the most in the most annoying way. I'm kind of bouncing.
So pick me.
I'm bouncing all over the place now. I feel like
By the way, you're reading off of a list, and yet we're not going in the order of the list.
Because now we're talking about Melanie, so she's like intertwined with other people. Corbin, like you said, AI. I think like not really much to say, but I do think he's low-key a sensitive king, and we just don't know. But I think we'll see that come. But when Soul cried in that challenge, I was like, she's kind of sensitive. Like, you're on Love Island. You really didn't get pied that much unless they like cut out pies.
I think they cut out pies.
I think they did too. But I think why she was crying, I think that she's not the right fit for this show. I think she's way too
but I also do think,
and I hate saying that. I hate saying sensitive. I think she's way too real. Like I
also think though to Beatrice's point that there was a lot of pies that they gave Soul because they should have given it to Mel, and they weren't going to give it to Mel because it's Sincere wasn't going to let them do that. And Mel only got one pie, and I think if you're Soul and you're looking at Mel and you think you have a connect, like if you have been lied to like she has been by Sincere, you're thinking this man's obviously not going to be pieing me and like telling people not to pie me, and like she's getting pie after pie after pie, and it's just like
it was a pile up.
It was a pile up
because he was making out with her in Soul Ties after he told Melanie that he wasn't interested in her, which was that was one thing. And then literally the next day woke up, talked to Mel. Mel was being the most pick-me fucking girl ever, being like, I got my man back. It's like, why do you have to be mean to the other girl? The other girl's a bombshell doing, like Ariana said, you're doing exactly what, or was it Sierra? I think it was Sierra. You're doing exactly what bombshells do. And then he totally switched up. He didn't talk to her at all before the challenge. And then she's getting pie after pie after pie. And I also think the girls were kind of being mean to her. I don't think anyone was really nice to her besides Kenzie.
I also, on the girls being mean front, like as much as I love Anaya and Casey in terms of their relationship, like for me, they're the only couple I can actually stomach watching. Anaya is getting a little bit ruined for me because of her friendship with Mel. Like you being that close, you firing her up, being like, yeah, go up the stairs. Like to me, if I'm a good girl and I'm your friend, like I would have been like, girl, like you need to chill. You know what I mean? But she's kind of egging her on, and I just think like her friendship with Mel is making me think that she's not that great of a girl.
Well, it's a transition.
But she's getting a good edit.
It's a transition to Anaya and Casey.
They're the only couple I can stomach watching.
I personally do think Anaya is a good girl. I think that she's only helping Mel as much as you can. I think I've been the friend and I am the friend when you're just like, I've seen the friend when you're just down bad with a guy, like you can help them as much as you want to, but it's like, they're going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. However, I really like her and Casey. I think Casey is so funny. His facial expressions, like,
they're my winners.
He can't hide anything. Like
I like
Zach
Casey.
told him about Bryce, he was like
I liked Casey the second he opened that door for plants, and he was the only one.
Yeah, like, I was like, I would know. And then they go to his confessional. He was like, well, I was trying to be like different. Didn't really work out. I was like, oh my God. But I really do fear. I really wish she didn't tell him that her dad was like this big basketball star, because I think I have a little small feeling that he's like being so respectful and like making it work with her because he's a guy that's never left his hometown, and he is very much into like fashion, and obviously some celebrity wants to be on the show. I think
I see what you're saying.
Fear that he's like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
However,
I hope not though.
I see what you're saying. However, he wouldn't have gone up to Soul after that challenge and been like, hey, like I'm here for you if you need, like he wouldn't be doing those things.
Yeah,
I think. But I'm saying like that has nothing to do with Anaya. Like he didn't need to go up to Soul and try to make her feel better.
I do think he's a good person regardless, but a little part of me thinks that I fear he might be
also just
hyping her up in his mind.
There's
because of that.
Everyone on this show is connected to somebody somewhere. That's how you get cast on shows like this. So like he's also connected somebody to somewhere.
I know, but it's different though, because it's
also,
not
like,
the same.
Who is her dad? Like
he is like a huge NBA.
Who?
Like, you think I know his name?
Let's ask the doctor.
You think I know his name?
I'll tell you right now. If he actually
of him like playing with Michael Jordan and shit.
Okay, do you know how many people are in the NBA that played with Michael Jordan?
Like they have like maybe not Michael Jordan, maybe it was Kobe. Like he's a big star.
Anaya's dad that played in the NBA.
This will tell me. And I feel like you're getting defensive because you like Casey. And here's the thing: I like Casey too. I actually think he's my favorite guy there. But I do fear a little bit of me thinks he is maybe hyping her up more in his head because of like what he wants to be. But I hope that doesn't.
Yeah,
happen.
not a long tenured NBA starter.
Like, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, he's not.
I've seen on TikTok there is a big connection with that. So we'll see though. Like I said earlier, the only thing they can tell is time. So we'll see.
No, I wouldn't consider Donnell Harvey a famous NBA player.
He's not like famous like Michael Jordan, but like he is big in the sports world. Like Casey No, he isn't. Casey knew who he was. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He has connections. Her family is rich.
Sophia, I'm not saying that her family's not rich, and I'm not saying that her dad doesn't have connections, but like,
but he is big enough for her to use him for that, or for him to use her for that.
I just don't think he's doing that.
No, but like, I don't know if he's doing that either. But he is. Like, it's like people on TikTok. I've seen them the post with the proof. Like that is a very real thing that could be happening.
Okay, I mean, if he is, fine, but
I hope he's not. I'm just saying, I am a little nervous. Like, that does exist in the back of my mind.
Even if he is, they're the only couple on this show who's actually a couple who anybody could actually stand watching.
No,
like maybe
I don't disagree.
Mel and what's her face is gonna.
I don't
what's
disagree.
Her name? Not Mel, Kenzie. Maybe Kenzie and what's his face, Country Boy, are gonna like turn my mind around. But like,
Kenzie's another.
This show is
horny.
like really like these people really suck. So it's
that's
like
why UK is better because it's more like genuine. But anyway, Soul and Sincere. Don't think they're gonna last. I honestly,
hate Sincere, get him off my screen.
No,
also,
get him
like
off my
whatever
screen.
about Soul. Like I think she's a great girl. I think
she is a great girl, just not for this show.
I also think like to be a bombshell, you have to have some level of like, if I may. Mel and Soul should have been switched. Soul should have been an OG, and Mel should have been the bombshell because she's crazy enough to come in and not give a fuck what everybody thinks and cause the drama and not care. I think Soul has a soul, so she actually feels emotional
part
about
of it is, and part of why she was crying is I think she thought that she was gonna come in and be a bombshell, like what a bombshell is, and all of these people were gonna want to talk to her, and it was gonna be and nobody really is except Sincere.
But I also think
it's like, and he's obviously fucking around.
I also think that that's part of the problem with the U.S. version of this show is that in the UK, bombshells come in and the girls accept them, they kiki with the girls, the guys all get to know them, and it's not a big deal. In the U.S., it's like
not that way.
Walled off because all the OGs want to make it to the end. In the UK, they're like, I'm gonna be. But what I'm saying is like in the UK, you could be on. You could be the first person dumped from the villa and you're still going to get a following.
Yeah.
Like if you had a good, whereas in the US, like not everybody cares about the show. So if you're one of the first people out, people don't want to follow you. And like Sean, nobody's going to remember Sean's name in 5 years. Where if Sean was the first one to go home on UK, like he would come back for All Stars or he would come back for other things.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it depends though, because last season people still like Beldasha and she was literally gone right
never
away.
heard of her in my life.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't watch the season. So
I know, but I'm saying in the UK, people that don't watch Love Island, they are still influencers in the culture of the UK where like if you didn't watch Love Island, I didn't watch that show, so I have no idea who that is. In the UK,
it's just more genuine overall. Like I think that UK, like I think.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why the show works better there because like it's for the bombshells in the US to come in. It's so hard for them to penetrate these couples because all of the couples are like, I'm too afraid to mess up what I have going on because I want to make it to the finale.
Yeah. Well,
also there's more money on the line in US. In US, it's $100,000. In UK, it's $50K.
Yeah.
So you're getting $25K after taxes. You're really getting like $6-7K in the UK.
Yeah.
You're not getting a lot.
I mean,
of money.
well, 6-7K, honey. 6-7K, like,
whatever it is.
like,
Yeah. But that's
either way. Sincere to round out
good riddance.
USA. I can't stand him. Him and his metaphors. He's trying to make moments happen. He's a liar. If they don't Love Island, I'm speaking to you directly, Love Island, you say, if you don't do fucking movie night and put that motherfucker on blast, I'm going to be so mad.
I honestly would like nothing more for them to show up with a pair of clippers and
I said on one of my TikToks, I'm like, he doesn't want to fall asleep around me in a pair of scissors because someone said on TikTok,
fuck ass
they
mop
wish
on the top
they
of your
could
head.
send in like how people send in Hunger Games like to the tributes, and I was like, if I could do that, I would literally send scissors to Mel and say, cut it.
I understand like everyone has their own personal style, but like that's really crazy.
No, and here's the thing: if he was a nice guy, I wouldn't care about the body.
100%, 100%.
It's like when you're an asshole, I'm gonna find things to attack you about.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Like, you're going on Love Island, you should be able to take it. But I'm also like, I just like, you're lying, you're trifling, you're like telling Mel, oh, I just like, you're my number one pick. I'm done exploring Soul. Literally cut to your confessional. Of course I'm going to explore Soul. That's what I'm here for. And then you're making out with her in Soul Ties for hours and hours.
He just doesn't realize if he was honest, like, yeah, Mel would still be upset and she would be crazy, but like he would look better if he was just honest.
He wants to have his cake and eat it too. Yes. Like literally hit it perfectly. And when she said, I'm not going to be here waiting around, he was like panicking, like, oh no, like if she knows that I'm doing, then she's not going to want to be with me, and then I can't have both. And it's just like, when they coupled up together, Soul and Sincere, and Ariana announced it, he was the only one who didn't say anything about his previous partnership and totally just was like, yeah, I'm excited about Soul. And it's like, that has nothing to do with everything you've been telling Mel. And he thought that she was going to crash out, and she didn't. She just stood there and cried, and she was like, I'm done fighting with Soul. I'm done. Like, I'm going to move on. And I really hope she sticks to it. I really hope she does. But I also was kind of...
I don't think she's gonna.
I was also kind of annoyed with her because she's like, I need to talk to Soul. I need to do this. And he was like, no, obviously, because he doesn't want her to talk to her.
She should have just gone and talked to Soul.
Just done it. Like, so annoying. But yeah, like, again, full circle, two things can be true. I cannot fucking stand Sincere, but I also am not a huge fan of Melanie either. So maybe that'll change if she's detached from him, but I'm not.
I don't have high hopes.
I'm not convinced. But anyway, and then Bia obviously
good riddance.
Went home. I'm not too upset about it because
she didn't really add much to the villa for me, and honestly, I can't watch somebody be on a love show where you're kissing and making out in your braces.
And I also like.
Sorry, I can't.
I also like. It bothers me and I think this is just because I'm a highly emotional person, it bothers me when people try to shut down other people's emotions and tell them not to have it. And I know that she said that that's how she was brought up, and so that's why she does it. But like, you're on Love Island, so when Melanie's upset that Sincere is dogging her, let her be upset. Like, stop telling her like, no, like, don't let him get. It's like, come on.
I will say though,
or like when Gabriel, you're clearly upset.
The one thing I'll say about that and the emotions is like, for what it's worth, she is an Olympian. So like, you have to be able to cut that off and like not have emotions.
When she said, I choose medals, not men, I said,
yeah,
period.
So you do have to think about it like that. But
no, I know. It just, that bothers me because I'm like, you're on, and you know what? I know Casey was looking out for Mel when he chased her up the stairs and was like, don't go up there. Stop. Let me see her crush out, which is toxic of me. But anyway, UK, you can take over the list for the couples because...
Oh, well, I don't have a list. Okay.
Oh, you said... So I have all cut up to UK except like the last 5 minutes.
You don't care to be spoiled.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The last 5 minutes of...
Give me a list of all the current couples in Love Island UK.
Anywho, like I was saying, I'm all caught up except for the last 5 minutes of UK for the episode 10. So like, you can just tell me who picks who, and I'll have my raw and real reaction.
So where we're at, you saw the bombshells come in, Namibia and Victoria. Mm-hmm. So obviously Fitzy and Lola. Like,
oh my god,
sorry, I'm obsessed.
They're so cute.
I love
it.
Fitz.
If anything happens with them, I'm gonna be so fucking
His
sad.
recoupling speech when they did the recoupling was like so sweet and cute. They're also officially closed off.
No,
like,
I know, I saw that.
Okay,
but also I loved Fitz being the gossip king. Like, he gets the information.
No, I love Fitz.
That Priya kissed Lorenzo, and he's like up and over. He's like,
I love Fitz.
Jasmine, let me tell you, I got the gossip.
I love Fitz.
Same.
And I really didn't like Lola at first because she was just kind of quiet and like
dislike her. I just
not. She didn't really give enough. Yeah. And now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think they're really
cute.
She
was like, I'm just on vacation with my bae.
Yeah, I think they're really cute. And I think it's just like cool that she's a detective. Like, okay,
no,
Queen.
so fucking cool.
Samraj and Mika, also another couple I fucking love, 10 Toes Down.
Yeah.
I think Mika is gorgeous. I think she is one of the most beautiful girls. Honestly, I'm going to say I think she's the most beautiful girl on the show.
I think there's I couldn't pick one.
There is a lot of beautiful girls. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's so cool. I think she's like got a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that George didn't stay around and fuck her around. Like, good riddance to George, my friend. And Samraj, I liked, you obviously watched when they went.
I have an unpopular opinion.
Oh, you don't like Samraj?
No, I like Samraj.
Oh, you don't like Mika?
No, I like Mika. I like them both. I would have been a little more mugged off if I was Mika when he found out that Priya kissed Lorenzo. He was mad. Like, he was mad. And he was like, I'm done with her. Like, I'm not talking to her anymore. And then took Mika to the terrace where that's where they're all kissing and kissed her. And
in private, away from everybody else because they don't need to do it in their faces.
Yeah. And he said to her, though, he was like, I don't want you to think I'm only doing this because of Priya. And she didn't seem to care. But in my brain, I was like, between you like having a dick measuring contest with George, and now you're like coming up here to kiss her after Lorenzo just kissed Priya, and you're like, I'm done with Priya. I just didn't like that. I kind of was like,
fair. I kind of think that like he's the type of guy where it's like, I think he was being honest with Mika that he was pursuing her and Priya, and when Priya decided to pursue someone else, he's like, okay, then I'm not interested in you.
He didn't do anything wrong. I just, like, if I was Mika, I would have been like, wait a day. Like, this is not the time.
No, that's fair. Kevin is now recoupled with Jasmine.
Thank God.
Yeah. I just have to say,
age is the only thing that makes me like long term, but there is chemistry there.
There is definitely chemistry there. I just kind of think like her and Lorenzo like are just yanking each other's chains around.
I literally wrote on my notes, why are her and Lorenzo playing a game of cat and mouse?
It just doesn't make sense to me. And I also think like, I think Lorenzo is a very much like, he said it, he's like, I speak with logic. So like when he did it,
can tell why Lorenzo's never had a girlfriend.
Yeah. His recoupling speech with Priya was like not good.
So he's with Priya.
It was not good. He didn't say one nice compliment. He didn't even say like she's really beautiful. Like he didn't give her one compliment. And then you find out after that like he was thinking about coupling up with Yasmin instead of Priya. But then he got too scared. But I think him and Yasmin should be together.
I think him and Yasmin should be. I literally said that. I'm like he likes her the most. I think he's just one of those people who's not going to pick a girl unless it's a sure thing. 100%. And he doesn't know about Yasmin.
But so him and Priya are now coupled up together. Kevin and Jasmine obviously.
Is Priya upset?
Priya was upset about the speech. Yeah. But in the morning he said he's like, I'm really sorry. Like I didn't mean to like upset the girls. I didn't mean to whatever.
Wait, where do you stand with Priya and Jasmine? Because I kind of saw both sides of that fight, but I was like, Priya, you're kind of taking your smoke out on the wrong person. Like it's all on Lorenzo.
Yeah, it's Lorenzo's fault. I just think, I don't know. I think truthfully, like when it comes to Priya, I think she doesn't really like anybody in there that much, but Lorenzo's the one that she's close
I think
enough
she
to
likes
liking.
Lorenzo.
I don't really think she after this episode, like I don't think she really likes
Okay, well I'll have to watch the last time.
Aiden is still coupled with Yasmin. Get Aiden off my screen. So by the way, one of my favorite creators, Madeline Fedek, I talk about her all the time on this podcast. She she said that one of her like people that ghosted her before she married her husband is on the show, and I just know it's Aiden. Okay, so Madeline, if you're watching, I know it's Aiden. You don't have to say yes or no, but I know it was.
Yeah. Next.
So they're together, kind of boring. I kind of wish Yasmin was with Lorenzo. There is a new bombshell named Simba.
Is man. Okay.
And he's coupled with Angelista.
Yes!
And
thank
by
God!
the way,
I can't fucking
thank God.
say
Sophia, he's so handsome. He's
Okay,
so
I can't
tall
wait. I
and so
can't wait.
handsome, and he's like definitely into Angelita.
Alright,
They
and,
kissed,
and his name is Simba. Oh, shut up!
They kissed.
Oh my God! Thank God.
And
Fuck
by the
you,
way,
Opie.
Opie was spiraling.
Oh, as he fucking should. Okay, next person because we're blinking.
Tommy. Oh, Ellie is now
Tommy?
coupled up with a male bombshell named Tommy. So,
Oh, thank
basically,
God.
2 male bombshells came in. This is where it's gonna break your heart. It was Ellie, Angelista, and Robin left. And
Shut the hell up!
Robin's been dumped from the island.
No, I'm really gonna.
But you know what? She went out like a fucking queen, and she was like, babes, don't worry about it. I've been here. I've been doing my thing. Like, I'm so happy to go.
DJing at base.
Oh my God! Like
I gotta follow her on Instagram.
Yeah,
That makes
she's
me
really
sad.
great. She kind of looks like Lindsay Lohan to me.
Nothing makes. Oh yes, I see those.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me. You know what she looks like? A mix of Elle Fanning's little sister and
Yeah,
Lindsay
Dakota.
Lohan. Or no, Dakota Fanning's little sister.
I was gonna say Ella's little sister.
No, that makes me so mad.
So anyway, Ellie is now
Makes me
coupled
so
up
mad
with
that
this
she's
guy
there and
Tommy.
Victoria's not.
Tommy is kind of like a pretty boy. He's like a builder. I think he's cool. I don't think
Ellie,
he's
who reminds us of Molly May, is now coupled with somebody named Tommy.
I don't think they're gonna last. Like, I
Okay.
need Ellie to just get. I
I
need
love
Ellie to
Ellie.
have a Tommy Fury, like a
Yeah,
man who's
I
like
love
big
Ellie.
burly. Yeah,
She
I love
needs-
Ellie. Ellie is my queen.
She
I
keeps
love
getting
her.
the fucking short end of the stick.
And then Sam is coupled up with Namibia.
thank God, because I can't
No.
stand Victoria.
Oh yeah. Victoria is not on this list, so I missed an episode because
Did she go home?
I'm not sure.
Because Sam was like kind of dicking around with Navivia. And
Oh, Opie's also not on this list. So God willing, Opie and Victoria are gone.
I bet you they're coupled up. Because she also liked
Sophia,
Opie.
as the latest episode, the couples in the villa are.
Well, are Opie and Victoria still on? Because why would
Opie
they
and
send?
Victoria still there? Question mark.
Why would they send?
Opie and Victoria have been dumped from the villa.
Okay, we'll have to watch. Because honestly, I can't fucking stand.
They were
Victoria.
eliminated after the Islanders voted them out as the couple with the weakest connection during Truth or Dare. Okay, so we're obviously getting a good
we're
challenge too.
obviously
Okay, so I'm
behind.
gonna
Wrap that up, wrap that. We can't
so,
miss that
so
one.
you know what the problem is with
What?
UK? This is my one problem with UK. It's that because it airs on Hulu, we're 3 days
I
behind
know,
the
and
UK.
that sucks so
which
bad.
Sucks.
UK, get it together.
Which sucks.
But guys,
you can get
honestly,
a VPN, but it costs like $100.
If you're
a month.
watching Love Island USA, I really urge you to go to UK as well.
I'm just it
Yeah.
needs
But
to be done.
anyway.
So before we wrap up, I know we're blinking. What are you like over done dusted with this week?
Opie.
Opie.
Victoria. Bye. And I'm also done with Mel and Sincere being a couple.
Oh,
Over.
okay. I'm
done.
doubling back. Amanda and Wes. Like, I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to see you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't wanna
kind
talk
of
about
getting
you.
done with them too.
I'm fatigued.
I'll be here for the bonus episode, but like
fatigued.
I'm over it. I'm not there for her
And
hero
what are
edit.
you obsessed with this week?
I'm obsessed with golf. Which is so pick me. Which is so pick me, guys.
By the way, my husband's been begging me to
guys,
go golf,
I'm
and I keep
so
saying no, and now we have to because she likes
I'm so
it.
embarrassed that I like golf, but I went golfing on a double date, and I actually
Real golf, not mini.
Yeah, real golf. I actually really enjoyed it. I really liked it, and like, here's the thing about golf.
Hide your husband's ears, ladies out there.
It's kind of sexist. Like the girls like get to start at a different one because they're closer. And to which I said, like, I'm closer to the hole. And it's like, okay, when it comes to sexism, I'm only okay with it in golf and the draft. Other than that, don't fucking talk to me. But no, I'm like embarrassed that I liked golf. But like, I actually
Just some lore about my
I played
husband.
7 holes. We only played 7 holes, and we were there for like 4 hours. And I got a 42. I don't know if that's good, but I was told it was decent. And Hayden was impressed with me.
Just some lore about my husband is that he loves to golf. It's like last year it became his new hobby. Of course, the year we have a child, you want to learn how to golf, whatever. And he's been dying to get me to
May not
golf.
be
He's
urgent, but
begging
he's
me,
golfing.
and I always tell him like, no, because you have to go in 4s, and like I don't want to be paired with 2 people that are good at golf, and I suck. So now that Sophia likes golf, he's like, well, when are we golfing? When are we golfing?
No, I
so
like
thank
it.
you for
I'm
ruining my
sorry.
Sunday.
I know it's so pick me. It's so embarrassing, but actually, I'm obsessed with golf.
I'm happy for you. I'm obsessed with Ellie's handbags. If you're
and
not
Ellie,
watching,
and
if
honestly,
you're-
Ellie.
if you're not watching Love Island UK, my hair is inspired by Ellie today, obviously.
Yeah, when Belle showed up, I was like, oh my god, it's giving Ellie.
She told me I was giving Ellie, and I literally almost shit my
Yeah.
pants again. And
I love her little like belly band.
she just is so
jewelry.
cool.
I,
Like
want
she
to make
reminds me
one.
so much of Molly May. And every episode, like she's got a handbag. She's walking around the
and
villa
you know
with
what
a
I love
handbag,
about her?
and I kind of am obsessed.
I love the fact that she stands on business with men, but she also is like
I also
so
love that she's
real
Scottish.
yeah, and I love that she's so real with girls. Like, yeah, she fought with Yasmin, but she was like so logical when she went and like made up. And even her and Jasmine, she's like, I love a real ass bitch. I'm upset, but like it's not you. I can't even do her accent.
She's very like no. I don't think I can do a Scot. I can do a Brit, but I can't
it's
do a Scot.
hard.
It's hard.
I like it's like oh,
It's more throaty. It's more like
it's like or fuck a sandwich. No, I can't do it.
No, you can't do it.
Anyway.
So that's what I'm obsessed with.
The fact that I can't do a Scottish accent. Let's take a Scottish accent lesson.
But yeah, so that's what I'm obsessed with. I love her handbags. I love her. I think she's
Yeah.
amazing. I really hope a big sexy man comes in there for her because I need her to stop getting jerked around at these dumpings. Like, you're not going home. I'm sorry. Like, you can't. And like Lola and Fitzy to the moon.
Yeah, Lola and Fitzy forever.
XOXO.
XOXO, Lola and Fitzy.
All right, gotta go.
Bye. Bye. Cheerio.